Okay, so let's take a look at this next problem. And this next problem says that we are going to have 3 moles of a gas. So again, I see that moles. If I see moles or grams, I know I'm going to be using PV equals nRT, good old PVnRT. I see here that moles is 3, and it says a volume of 60 liters, and it gives me a temperature of 400 Kelvin, and it wants to know what is the pressure. So that'll be our X. Now, in order to solve problems using PV equals nRT, we have to have pressure, which is our X. We have to have volume, which we're given. We have to have moles, which we're given. We have to have R, and we have to have temperature. Now, R is something that you get to choose, and it's dependent on what units you want. And so if we use 0.0821, that would give us the pressure in atmospheres. If we use 8.31, it would give us the pressure in kPa. So let's go ahead and use the kPa R value just so we can look at a different unit of pressure than we did in the last problem, and that's liters, kPa, moles, Kelvin. So now that we have all of our variables, we can solve this problem. Now remember, we don't do anything with this. This is just the unit for the gas law constant R. So our pressure here is what we're looking for. Our volume is 60 liters. Number of moles, that's 3. The R value is 8.31 liters kPa, mole Kelvin, and our temperature is 400 Kelvin. Now, we didn't have to do anything with our temperature because it was already in Kelvin. Had it been in Celsius, we would have had to convert. So let's go ahead and calculate this now. So we have 3 moles times 8.31 times 400 Kelvin, and we get 9,972. So that's X times 60 liters equals 9,972. And let's take a look at what our unit would be. Kelvins are going to cancel, moles are going to cancel. That leaves us in units of liters times kPa. So now if we divide both sides by 60, hopefully you see that liters will cancel, leaving us with the units of kPa. So let's do that. So X now is going to equal 9,972 divided by 60, and that gives us 166.2 kPa. So this is the pressure of our gas. Now, a couple of quick things. Please note that I'm kind of ignoring significant figures in these problems. Again, we're not going to be too strict on sig figs in this unit. The idea is that you don't carry around 70 sig figs when you should only have 3, right? So just be reasonable about sig figs, and you'll be fine in terms of your answers. The other thing is to remember that R is something that you choose, okay? And it's chosen based on the units. So if you choose R and you don't have pressure in kPa, it won't cancel, and so you can't use it. So if you're given pressure in atmospheres, you must use the R in atmospheres. If you're given the pressure in kPa, you must use the R that has kPa. But if you're not given a pressure and you're not told what unit to put it in, you can use whichever R you wish, as long as it's got liters, moles, and Kelvin in it.